Hey everybody, Boris, speaking Forex. Welcome to the crosses section for August 12th to August 16th, 2019. And in the crosses section this week, there's some very clean, clear trades, not the least of which is this multi-year high in euro pound. The fact that we took out all the resistance above the 93 level, significant event, and should not be, I think, faded lightly. So to me, euro pound could have the potential to move now to 95s with support at 92s. And a similar downward move, not as dramatic as far as the historical numbers go, but pretty significant downward move in pound yen through the 127s. So now we have support at 124s, resistance 130, large, wide swaths because the volatility has really increased. But those two crosses look significantly very interesting, both to the upside on the euro pound and downside on pound yen as the momentum trades really take over. And then the third idea is the COM dollar cross trade with Aussie CAD. That looks like mildly interesting to the downside, especially if we have negative Australian data that provides the catalyst for us to see if the trade can go to the downside. For now, it's had a small reversal, a retrace, but still remains very much in a downtrend. Let's take a look at all the charts in detail here. So first and foremost, here's the euro pound trade, and you just have to appreciate the power of this move. That means we cleared all of this resistance. Now let me go back over here. You can see that it literally doesn't rise. I mean, it's the high here is what was the high here? 93.06, and we actually cleared that by a few pips. Now, could it stall over here and create a massive double top? Anything is possible, but this is a very powerful move to the upside. I think we see at minimum 93.50, possibly 94 before we kind of exhaust ourselves. And lest you think that this is super extended off the moving average, remember, it's those kind of moves, the ones that really extend themselves off the moving average, that provide the truly big thrust before they finally begin to correct to mean reversion. So to me, the euro pound is a very, very interesting upside trade right now as we stay. Now, the inverse of that in many ways is the pound yen, which has been in a strong downtrend. Already took out all the flash crash lows. And actually, I think we have to go back. Let's see how far we have to go back before we see the lows of the euro pound. Really, we're operating, I guess, you know what? It might be better if we go to the weeklies because they'll really see it better. So on the weeklies, if I zoom in on here, $24.78 is the lows, 24.82, and we are at 26.98. So this 124, that 24.50, 2400, that's the really key area that we're coming into. This is October 16th lows, and those are the ones, that's the zone where you're really going to be watching the trade. Certainly, I think it has scope right now, given the fact that we're at 2,700 for all intents and purposes. It has scope to go 25.50 at very minimal before it kind of finds support. But this is really the zone against which you trade. And of course, a break of this, that's a significantly negative move. You're talking about, you'd have to break the 24s to take this out. But if you took the 24s out, it really opens up the run towards the 120s. That's a very, very negative move for pound. For now, there's just scope enough here between 27 and 24.50 for just a little bit more to the downside price action. Now let me go back to the dailies and we get a little more granular. And we can take a look at Aussie CAD. Here we go. Which you see is just doing nothing but simply a retrace within a downtrend, and that's why it's actually even failed high here. So failed to make a higher low, which is why I sort of like this on a low volatility short here at around 86, 82, targeting back down towards the 88 level on the idea that Australian data could be negative and we could begin to push to the downside. Also, remember, any kind of further negative China trade news just opens up even more pressure to the downside. So those are my three better ideas for the week ahead. It's quiet week. It's the middle of dog days of summer, but there are some interesting trades, especially on the crosses, for us to really take advantage of. Wish you guys the best luck, the best trading. Boris Schlossberg over and out.